Now that she slipped?
Oh, no, you're talking about Tubi. Well, that's another whole channel.
I'm just saying she's back around because she made a comment.
Yes, 100%. I'll get to her too. She accused everyone.
So basically, we knew that she was lying about 90% of the stuff that she did.
That's it, Mommy. There's so many times she accused so many people of all these things that I don't have the capability of sitting going through. God, to go back 3 or 4 years in her videos, you scroll for days to get to them, and then to go through each one and hope there's a transcript and try and find out when was it she said this and that. I can't take it anymore to do it. I really intended to put together something that would show all of it, but at the end of the day, I'll put the link to the main part for sure where she says we called. That we filled out this form, and that's why they were there. 100%. We're going to be prosecuted now. She's going to let them know. She's pressing charges. Blah 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 blah. Knowing all along, we didn't have a damn thing to do with it.
Yeah.
But again, so there is enough in this video to definitely clear us. But the times and the continuance, and then adding other names to it. So as you said, it just. Whenever she gets mad, you now become the whole list of her things that have been done. My name gets brought up with SWATs and damn pipe bombs and things before I even was very much on her channel at all. But that's part of her sob story. And on the screen, she tries to cry a couple of times because she is so ridiculous.
It is.
And I'll say it again because I had to hear it in this video. I didn't make up shit about Ray. I've never disrespected that boy, not one time. Never would I ever. I told the facts. I've proven the facts. You can sit over there and lie all you want to, Merv. All you want. I don't care. I sleep well at night. I have justified the fact why I had to do it. Did I want to do it? Nope. But it is what it is.
Okay, now you brought that up. I have something to say about that.
I'm just sick of her shit.
That video that Heather made, that she made such a big deal about, and she still brings up to this day about laughing.
Yeah, I'm so sick of that.
Nobody would have known that was a cousin that wrote that article if Merv had not have said it.
Well, she just, at that point, it was the 20,000th thing of, yes, the hairdresser.
Go ahead. Nobody. The people that knew, okay? But the internet in general did not know that last picture, that screenshot was of a cousin in the tribute. Merv is the one. His name was not there. There was not a picture there. There was nothing of Ray in there.
You're talking about the Twitter screenshot on the overdose video? Yes, 100%. Yes. It was national overdose. I blacked it out all out so nobody would know. I knew people might put it together. That was fine. But it was not a campaign of like, nah. I kept telling her in a slight way, as she calls it, extortion, blackmail, whatever she wants to call it. I was threatening her, yes, if you don't get off these people. She had just been part of the troll that came into BBT's chat and left a comment and said 2 horrible things about Jackie's husband and Muppets. And that was my last straw. And I didn't even know those women at all.
You're correct, Jay. She attached his name to it for attention.
To make it look bad on me. She wanted to simply, she's so mad. Even in this video, from when she outs me, she's so mad that the community didn't rally against me. She was so mad. She wanted everybody to turn against me. And listen, I didn't think that they wouldn't have. I mean, I didn't know what was going to happen. I mean, I didn't know. I knew it was a gamble all along. I knew at some point it would come out that it was me, 100%. Obviously, I was concerned about my children because of Merv, but other than that, I didn't care. But I didn't know how everybody would receive it too. But Randy called and said, "No, come on the panel." I said, "No, God, not today. Not today. Please, no. I've not slept, blah, blah, blah." She said, "Heather,
Peggy,
just talk." And I did. I just talked.
Peggy, you're right. She could have used she she could have given her son a beautiful tribute, but instead she used him to attack her haters and grift from her correct from her followers. Yes, because anybody that watched that would have just thought that it was an excellent tribute to somebody that had passed because there was no names or no images used in that.
Oh, 100%. And it wasn't monetized. So we didn't make a dime off of it. I could have gone live and spilled all that shit that I knew. The 4 or 5 things that we knew as a fact, one by one, and spelled them all out, Myra, but I didn't. I'm such a devil person. Again, there was ammunition that we kept quiet because there is a point. It was bad enough what I had to do. And there were times, I made decisions, and there's certain things that I wish I'd done different and better. I was human, and I've tried to acknowledge the ones, 100%. But not one time does Merv say that she's sorry for doing shit she's done to people, or lied on them, or misled the truth. Not one time does she come back and ever show anything. Hell, we can't even get her to put her attorney's paperwork on the screen anytime. She had to read it, her version of everything, which I don't care. You know what I mean? But again, black and white's black and white. Whether we win, lose, or draw, it didn't matter. Just tell the truth. It is what it is. You know?
That it, mommy dearest, that is why it's, and we're still waiting to get that, and it's going to be shown too. That
100%.
she is the only one that has used her child. She is the only one that's used her children. Nobody on this internet but
Four,
her.
45 minutes later, it goes live. And Arnie comes up with this misled, by not saying, but alluding to maybe a car accident, in my opinion, kind of stuff. That she allows that to be said, doesn't defend it or deny it, but yet when family members and proof come out over and over and over, oh my God, Heather's lying, those dates are wrong, this or that's wrong, how dare she? But she didn't bring it up in federal court, did she? Nope. She said 100 times before we ever got there that everybody was coming to clean that slate, tell the truth, and I was going to be in trouble for all the things I had said. Well, I'm still waiting on that. It never happened. I don't care to defend that anymore. I don't care. I just wanted people to understand the depth of her insanity by that point. No mother, nobody, no, 100%. It's not my business or anybody else's. But when you sit on a platform and you go after people and you accuse them, even Hello Starlight back in the day, the shit you put her and Robbie through, I mean, there's so many names we all know. I don't want to go through it all again. This is what I was passionate about for at the beginning of my channel, was to protect people and to see this person and how she truly is. And then we leave it alone, and it's like, boom, here we go again. Jimmy had to come over there and run his little mouth. Well, went just like before when y'all beat on your chest years ago and said, you can look us up. We've never done a thing. Well, here's the news on that, and I'll say it for the record. God rest Amy's soul. But do you know how I found out about the prison record, Amy? Do you know how I found out about you running over that girl in your town and that accident, Amy? What else did we find out? I think those are the only 2 things. But isn't that kind of funny?
Well, that Amy was also the one that said that he escaped.
Yes, she did. Because well, in fact, she had sent me, asked something about that before the prison stuff came out. Or maybe no. Yes. because she said some name like that's coming up, something about Florida, and I was like, girl, no. She wanted to know if he'd ever lived there, or something like that. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look at the context, but yes, you're right, 100%. And I did not. I go, no, girl, he's never gotten any kind of trouble. I surely wouldn't have, escaped. They even make this big thing on there in this video. He comes in there and tries to defend the whole escaping thing. It was from jail, not prison. It was work release. Okay, but you had been sentenced to prison. I don't know what you want to call it, but on that prison record that we showed, again, it just, you can't say, don't, you're not going to find anything, and then people go and do it. It's true crime community. You screwed so many people. You went after their family. You threatened these people. You sent a few people over the damn edge.
Heather, Nancy's asking Amy the mole.
Amy was the one, Amy Redstead, that came out and told Merv who I was. I don't know what you mean by the mole. Who was
I agree.
Amy?
She's gonna need more than a walk-in closet for them skeletons in there. That I knew.
Amy was I guess she'd been a rambler at some point. I don't know if she ever really chatted a lot because I didn't remember her. I met her through BBT or something. I can't remember how I met her. But we started exchanging emails because she was dying. Or I don't even know how it started, probably over Merv, I don't know. But then she shared with me that she was dying and she was young, going through a divorce. And she had a son, my son's age, that was fixing to graduate in May, and she just wanted to live that long. I think we started correspondence in October of that year because I went back and read them. That's how it all started, and I started this bond with her because I really felt bad for her.
Okay,
But
Heather,
she also was playing me, which I'm sure. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I got a question.
Okay.
He was incarcerated in Florida, right?
No. He was found in Florida when he escaped, I believe.
Okay.
Shit,
Well,
Florida, you're making me think.
I'm asking.
It was like North Carolina or South Carolina.
Okay. Well, the reason I'm asking is Enchanted said jail is usually for people sentenced to less than 2 years. Well, Florida, I'll give you for instance, anything over a year and a day is prison.
North Carolina. Yeah, he was doing harder time. The first major charge was that armed robbery, and then there was escape, and then something else after. We had an old article that came in that was probably when he first got in trouble. I can't remember. It was still in radio, and oh God, don't quote me, but it was some. I figured how you start off getting a little bit in trouble, and you get, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That's just kind of how it took the sequence of events. I have no idea in between. It had been so long ago. If there was anything else on his record, I have no idea. Those are just what I was sent. Was an old article about a first incident before the prison and then the prison times. And we
something
can go
about,
back.
wasn't it a stereo and stolen speakers or
Yes.
electronics something?
Yes.
That I do. Matter of fact, I got the article somewhere.
Yes.
But like I said, normally it's anything over a year and a day. It's prison time.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what they were mad about in this clip? How this all comes up is because Amy had been saying that Jimmy couldn't vote. And him and Merv are screaming in the microphone, he can't do in New York, guilty of a felony over so many years they could get the right to vote, so he can't vote. Okay, we'll stand on that. Yay, Whippy. Even Amy said, okay, well, I've said that I was wrong. I mean, she's even saying, okay, so we were wrong, okay? Whatever. Who cares? I don't know. At some point, people mentioned it, and I guess that bothered them. I thought, this is what you want to stand on. That's what you want to stand on.
Mm-hmm.
But he can just brush it off. He just made a few mistakes. Well, okay, I would have given you credit. Again, we probably wouldn't have run with the story had you become a good human being. But because you went to work for that school for 13 years and to this day you still deny that you knew shit?
Mommy dearest, you're correct. Some do. Some do wait in jail.
Yes, 100%.
They do.
Yes.
Because if they're not sentenced, they cannot go to prison. So it's only after they've been sentenced
I don't. I
do they
mean,
go.
it's been so long, but best I remember, he was already there because the charge comes in while he, you know what I mean? Like under
Mhm.
that record. I mean, why would it be there if it was prior to going to jail? It was after the sentence. It's the second line down. Best I remember in my mind. Again, we can dig this stuff up. The way he did that too. They're probably still suffering from PTSD. That's what I said. He wanted to say the other day there was nothing, or a while back, about there was no no gun or shotgun or something used. Well, armed robbery can mean anything, and for an innocent person standing wherever they were, whether it was a Nerf gun in your pocket or a knife or a shank, they felt threatened. 100% they did. And for that, they do still probably suffer. I can't imagine my loved one going through some shit like that. But you brush it off, just like you did at school. Nobody ever called you a pedophile. I called you a predator because the both of you still are predators. You stood over her shoulder, going along with the lie that she was telling that it was Body Cat and I. You know, that old lady from Florida. That's what you called her. Merb.
Um,
Fucking bitch.
Jason Ray dropped the link in.
Sorry.
I'm assuming that's the villain's link.
Yes.
She goes in. Y'all,
Thank you.
y'all need to check out the link because the villain is reading the paperwork from the court, and she must ask. The judge must ask in there where where was everybody basically? Why was nobody reporting this?
Okay, quick context to this. This is the trial sentencing for the music teacher from the school that's charged with horrible, horrific sex acts to those children over the state line. Because it'd been such a long time and it was federal that way over the state line, that's what they prosecuted him for. That's why he wasn't charged for the shit he did at the school on the grounds. He did do that. He admitted it. The judge in the sentencing reads off her letter or opinion, you know how they do. And what she's questioning is all these people acted like they were good people. Where were you? Where were you when you were there, when the things were going on? When they rolled them up in duct tape and they put them in closets and they made people eat puke off the floor and put somebody on a restriction for tuna fish for weeks. And if they didn't eat it, they had to eat the old tuna the next day. And da, 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 da. She goes through quite a bit. She was listening to those stories, to the truth. But then, you know, he goes and says, well, I went to testify against him, but he didn't know anything, though. Remember, how did you testify for something you didn't know? Then you get back home and you change it again to, you stand on it. It was a good job. You now work. I can't even go here tonight. I'm telling you now, I can't. How in the hell? He's working for another whole thing, just like, kind of like this troubled place. From 16 to 24-year-olds is what I've been told. They spend the night, they stay there. I'm like, what the fudge? Nobody said again that he sexually assaulted them.
He's a predator, just like his wife is a predator on people.
Thrown in jail. They're lucky. They're lucky that those kids don't do a massive damn suit against all of them. I know they went after the school. I can't say that they won't. I'm pretty sure that's why him and Merv got that LLC, just in case. Why she blames the last couple of years of her life have been hell because of me and my lawsuit. Well, you know what? If you two weren't a piece of shit,
Yes,
you
Nancy.
would.
Yes, he's working with kids again between 16 and 24. Some live on property, some don't. And I'll tell you I'll tell you another thing that's disgusting.
No, Lord,
That
Sarah, it's so bad. I haven't come out with all the shit because I don't even know. I hadn't dug enough. But he's making fucking videos about them, cutting up and showing where he works and walking around the room to room. It's eerie as hell. There's dummies in the bed that I don't even know he's talking to. Like, you,
he is going as far as throwing God in your face because he is working at a, they have revamped it, an old seminary,
Yeah.
and he is walking through there mocking God about the little hidden places in it.
Yeah. My
He is
question is,
creepy as fuck.
yeah,
Okay? I am
this is
telling
wrong.
you, I have
This is
watched
wrong.
this.
Yep. Are you talking about the one with the little boy or the child? The person sticks their head around the corner because he says something, and he
Oh,
left it in the video.
oh yeah, I didn't say that one yet. He's sitting in his office and he yells out there to them, "Hey, be quiet. I'm trying to take a nap." So one of the kids popped their heads in it. Did he get permission from him? I can tell you the kid, okay? I mean, the kid's face is on screen.
And
All
what's
right.
sad is, at the end of the day, these people, whoever the school system, whoever's in charge, the principal, whatever you want to call them, at this place, facility, whatever it is, because I hadn't deep dive, because I don't care. I mean, I don't want to know until this started coming to me, and then I'm just like, what the hell is he doing? So, I don't know the whole context of this facility, whatever you want to call it. But if they only knew the shit that he witnessed, just the mental and physical abuse of these children alone, I can't. I can't. You'll forever be just as guilty to me.
What did Enchanted ask?
She said, my question is, if he was so liked by his students, why didn't they feel safe enough to tell him what was going on with them at school? 100%. Well, we all
Remember,
know they
y'all gotta
him and Merb came up with some like, story about the, maintenance man saw some kind of footsie under the table through the window, and he went and reported that. I don't know if I believe that, but
Mommy Dearest, he has already said in a comment in I think it's under one I made or one of the lives or something I did that um his employer knows.
well, according to him, on the video you played, or yeah, because the video's dated back to in October. He's been there for a while. I had no idea. Don't care. Hadn't been looking into him until he did something, said something on his own videos that somebody sent me some link to something in Delaware, and I still didn't understand where it went. I was working. I was too busy to get back. And then when I finally got a little bit of time, what little I just repeated is what I was told. Pretty confident in this person, but you know what I mean. Then you compare to the video he makes. Well, there's the place. You know what I mean. He's telling it all. I'm thinking you too. If you're so scared and we've done all these horrible things, why the hell would you go on your channel and brag about this new job and walk around about all these kids and all the fuck shit? I don't understand it. I never will. That's how sick you are. You're no better than Merv. I've said it all along ever since we dug this stuff up about the school. I can't. Never
Sour,
ever.
I believe that because she sits in that video in that one night. I don't know how, and I remember it of her asking him, "Well, what about the girls said they were playing footsie?"
Yeah. I mean, it's just they knew. They knew. She knew. She knew.
She
He
knew it.
knew stuff. Merv knew. 100%. 100% he knew.
I mean,
Now, I will say for the record, I've always defended him on this point. I'm not saying he knew what Greer was doing to those students behind the scenes. I can't say that part. I won't take that from him. But the rest of it is way worse to me in a way. It's just as bad. If that was my child and anything like that would have happened, Jesus help him. I promise you I'd be in prison. I probably would have done something terrible to those. I hope I wouldn't have, but you know what I mean? First instinct, ooh, I can't, there's nothing worse to me. There, there's no human other than you just completely killing a family, but especially when it comes to the children.
just email
I
me
can't.
and I'll tell you, Mommy Dearest, and I'll send you the info. Okay?
Well, you can go to his channel. It's right there.
Yeah, I do. I'm just saying.
It's in Delaware. That's the only thing I remember.
Let me
I
see.
just, again, for the record, I haven't. Yeah,
See,
that's what I
I'm
want to
gonna.
know. And Shannon, he's got a felon. So is it been because it's been so long? And his teacher, they obviously don't know about the school. I mean, the depth of the school. I'm sure he put it down that he was a teacher and it was great. But in that area, it didn't get a lot of publicity, even when they went to trial. It's been so long ago when all these acts were done. This is what 20-something years ago. That's what's sad. Nobody cares. You know, at the end of the day, it wasn't made a big enough awareness, and apparently he can slide under the door somehow with that. I don't know. I have questions too. 100%. Give a damn whether you can vote or not. Vote all you damn want. Stay away from schools. You have no right. I don't care if it was the cook at that school. I don't care if it was the guy blowing up basketballs. I don't give a damn. If you work there more than a week, you should be held criminally charged. 100%. 100%. And ugh.
Give me a second.
I just get so upset about it when we talk about it. There was somebody that spoke out that Villain talked to. And I don't remember the exact story, but there was a heated dispute, we'll call it, somewhere with Jimmy and one of those children because they recall him slamming him up against the table by the neck or to the wall. I can't remember the exact details, but it was real aggressive. They remembered him. So I don't know. Again, I don't care
That's the one where
what his story is.
I remember that. She spoke with a young man, and Jimmy grabbed him by the throat.
Do you remember that?
Yep.
Okay.
She grabbed him I do. She grabbed him by the throat. Mommy dearest, check that link out.
I don't.
Okay.
I try not to bring all that again because, again, I guess you call it little grace. You know what I mean? I don't have to go to the details. I don't want to know. To be honest with you, I could hardly understand. You still hear me stumble. It pained me from day one when I was finally made aware of the true horrific things that were going on. I couldn't comprehend it. I still can't. So any part of it just sends me. Again, the broader stroke of the paintbrush is the fact of the abuse and not saying anything. I don't give a damn if the kid was unruly, horrible, spit in your face. God, I know there's some people out there. There are, and they need their butt whipped and all those things. And as a parent, we've all probably thought, what would we do? And they believed in that place. We're not going to go through the whole thing anymore. It blows my mind that he can just play his guitar and think that he never did a thing and everything was great. I did defend him in the beginning. I've told that too. I thought he took his little briefcase and went out the building. And maybe he only went once a month when they had their little teacher meeting. And, other than the maintenance guy, he probably didn't know anything. He's in his classroom. And then I was made aware of how small the place was and that they lived there. He stayed there. He was a family. He was a parent of the group. So you knew they weren't feeding them. You knew they weren't getting medical care. You knew damn well they weren't getting therapy. And they had a whole bunch of people that were former addicts, if not addicts, working there as teachers. Drug kids out of the damn bed. There's no excuse. I don't care. I don't give a damn.
This I'm going to say. Anybody that goes over to watch the Villains link,
we'll try and find that video of the judge.
Jay put it in. Jay, you want to drop it again? But be prepared.
If you don't want to hear all the dockets, it's kind of long, and she drags it out because she does talk about her experience and some things in between. It's very emotional. It's a lot to deal. I couldn't listen to all of it, so I'm telling you, just skip to the part, look at the transcript, or keep listening until you hear her talk about the judge.
Yes, because it is very emotional.
But don't worry, Jimmy. That time we get into you, because I told you about a month ago when y'all started acting up, I said, I'm coming for you. I was real pissed. I told you. I told both of you, I'm going to stand on your neck. And that's what we say in the South. So don't call the police like you did on Randy. When she said, I'm going to put my boot on your neck, I'm going to say it again. That's what we say in the South. It's kind of a joke. But no, that's what we mean. We mean, like, you want to say it with your chest the other day. 3 years ago, Merb, that you were coming for me and everything. You were going to take it all. I left you alone. I said, stop. I came in the chat and you just kept running your mouth. We even went live. And I remember hearing from everybody and kind of reading some of them, some of the messages that you and Jimmy both were writing. And it was very disturbing. But I really just didn't want to, I kept like, please let it just go. She couldn't. She kept making videos, harassment videos, some kind of bullshit, like these PSA bullshit she was doing. And I sat quietly, just like, please let it go. Please, can we just, like this has gone on for so long. Get over it. Nope, that wasn't enough. So I told y'all when you came in there and you went after people again, like you keep doing, hadn't learned.
Well, yes, he is sweet because he tells everybody in one of her things that I'm going to tell my story. Well, that's been what 5 years now. He said he was a drinker and drugs when he was younger. He liked to party and have a good time. Okay,
That's
so
the thing.
he was an okay. You can name him off. No, and internet ex-con add to that, and
I mean, here's
let's
my
just keep
question.
chatting.
If you quote went to college and you got your stuff to be a teacher after you quit the school, when you finished all that up, why didn't you go to work for a school system? Why didn't you become a teacher? I mean, he's 70 years old now, had to get a job because they financially probably need it, in my opinion. But you know what? Tough shit. The two of you played people and scammed money and lied and obsessed, occult. I mean, the words, every descriptive psychotic nutcases, soulless human beings, the worst of the worst.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I hate the day. I hate that word. I hate the hate, but I hate the day I ever went over there. Anybody did. But after I watched you do them, the two of them, do the things they've done to people I even cared about, didn't even know, I couldn't take it anymore. But when you went after Dreaming and you said that you thought her almost dying would have made her a better person, I'll never forgive you for that. Ever. I didn't come for you before then. Sure didn't. We were quiet. We were just sitting back and laughing at you. You were dragging the hell out of me and my friends for a whole year before I ever did anything to you. You didn't like the fact that people liked me when I was on your stupid ass panel. And, I was just being me. And even in that video, you bring up shit and call me a racist and all this other bullshit you try to say. That one time I was telling a story about my dog riding my golf cart to McDonald's. And I was worried about the colored lady you said I said. I don't think I would have said colored lady. Maybe I said dark skin. I wanted people to understand what I was saying. The young child looked like she might be a little scared. It's a big black poodly golden doodle dog riding on a damn golf cart. I wanted her to know he wouldn't hurt a flea. You know what I mean? I was telling that turned into I called my nanny that my grandfather that was a doctor when I was little, my mom was divorced. I had 5 uncles and aunts, and they all, not all of them were living there, but they had a huge house, and she was the maid, caregiver, loving person of the family. That's what I called her. She died on Christmas Eve. But long story short, Merv turned that into me calling her some mammy. Yes, Miss Mary was an African American lady, but she was family. Her husband worked for my grandfather. He also owned a bunch of Tennessee walking horses at the time. And he ran the stables and did the things. I don't know. They were family. She wore a nursing's outfit. I don't know if that was because he was a doctor. I have no idea. I just remember her. I told a few little stories, and now I'm racist. She's been trying to get that shit for years. I don't care what you think, Mark. You can spin everything. At the end of the day, I just keep being me. I
And
don't
we're
care.
glad we are not her.
I don't have to watch her. I get to laugh at the little clips I get sent from Carolyn's on TikTok that fills me in, that channel, and of the fuckery. Or you may tell me, or some of my dear friends, that they happen to watch her, catch something, and I let that go. I don't come on here all the time talking. What you've done to this Nancy woman that's missing, my God. The story, the latest I heard, and y'all probably know more than I do. She came up with some kind of conspiracy bullshit that this person that kidnapped her, she's still alive, by the way. They've become, okay now, and she perhaps is helping him learn to cook. I swear for gosh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Did you I know you were one of them that told me, and that might not be exactly, but that was the gist of this bullshit she came out. But
Yeah.
she's facts, not fluff, right? Her mom wanted her to be a prosecutor. She admits not long ago. She says again for the 10th time that she was pre-med, like wanting this new little group that she got a few subs off. That she was pre-med. I mean, the audacity and the bullshit that she still tries to spin. It never ceases to amaze me. One clip I saw, and we need to find that and play if you want to see what psychotic looks like. She's doing that whole uncomfortable rocking in her chair, sitting on the edge, rocking back and forth, biting her lip. It's the most uncomfortable craziness that I've ever seen. It's just typical her. Shit was on her that day. I don't know what, but you could tell it. And she was trying to be good and holding on to her best of self while she's just jibber jabbering about the case and reading comments and trying
Mm-hmm.
to be on her best
You
behavior.
can tell
And
she's.
people in the comments were even telling her ideas like maybe we could do this or that. Maybe so. She had nothing hardly to say back and to go along with ideas like normal because she was so pissed off. Something happened to her that day. I 100% knew that. And I only had to watch it for a very short time. And I'm telling y'all, if you ever watched her, you'd know exactly what I was saying. It was, I thought, well,
Well,
she's so happy in her life. What she gets.
let me look at something real
What she's saying about Savannah, see, I can't. And judging her returning to New York, yeah, I can't. She was trying to take credit the night that they put the award out because she was saying some bullshit the night before at 3 o'clock in the morning, as she says. Oh my God, they must have heard me. So since they didn't go, oh, that's what it was. They didn't go to the vigil. So they're all pieces of shit. And the next day, because they heard her call her out, they decided to donate $500,000 to exploited children. If I'm telling the facts, y'all correct me if that's not exactly, but that, like, what in the hell? You have no credibility, Merv. We've proven that 1,000 times. You still sitting over there with like psychotic dude buying views and y'all playing games over there. And if he's left you, fine. But he went under Destination New York's comment that, what's his name? The one that's threatening everybody.
UHP.
Yes. Went over there and said that Merb's psychotic or something. So I don't know if they've had a blow up or not. Don't care. Hope he got out of there without her screwing him up. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe he'll be
Mhm.
sorry for what he said. I don't know. But, that whole craziness too. You got dead subscribers. Your channel doesn't go anywhere. You get 4, 5, 6, 10 more people. You're picking up a few views at night because you got that stupid thumbnail every single day. It's ridiculous.
Well, she is so. About 2 days ago, sometime in the last week, because I know it when the Guthrie case was on. Somebody in her chat was talking.
Yeah, it just goes. It's same old.
And
Every damn murder case that's got
there,
a good bit of views. Here she comes, saying bullshit.
hold on.
I'm
He
sorry, it
goes,
just makes me
I go,
mad.
yes, I watched the trial a little. I had to meet many doctors again today. Okay. So she's talking to this person. She's replying, answering back to him. They go, so I watched the trial between, their appointments. He answers back, yes. So they're talking. She goes, they go, I have cancer and only have 4 to 8 months to live. She never acknowledges that last comment. Talking to him, answering his comments in there, you can tell it. But when he says he has cancer and has 4 to 8 months to live, she blows him off.
It's all about her, you know, what she wants to talk about, her view, her conspiracy. It can only be her way. And if you disagree, we all know she'll let them go a little bit. Like that night, she was all pissed off. She was letting some people say some things and go a little bit further than I normally would have thought. I mean, I'm telling you, she was so pissed off. But it's just ridiculous. And then the other night, that little clip you played, she was going from one thing, reading the chat, and they were, I don't know. It's gross. And then that guy, again, HB, whatever his damn name is, you said, I can't remember, don't care.
UHB.
But he was in there calling her out one time about making money because he's calling other channels out. Boy, she didn't like that at all. That clip I saw, maybe that was on Carolyn Personality B on TikTok again. But, you know, that clip was a doozy because he genuinely, I think, was, you know, telling how he felt that he didn't think that people should make money on somebody else's tragedy. And Merv, how they come apart. Oh my God. I have to make a living. That's not true. And then he tried to backtrack it.
Yep. Oh, I don't mean you. You know, all she's doing is sitting here running that case. And, you know, for somebody that says no fluff, you know, we don't do fluff over here, you know, it's all facts. She is letting that chat run rampant with all kinds of conspiracy and giving, you know, going after the people like that person. Like I said, they have 4 to 8 months to live. She didn't acknowledge it. She don't give two shits.
See, it just makes me angry. I'm telling you, I can't find my drink. Oh.
As long as she gets a view, she does not care.
Yes. Yes. She was calling out people the other night. You said, asking them to come on the panel and was wondering why people wouldn't. And
Yeah.
she said, I forget something. I thought, girl, because they don't need to give you any information at all. Nobody, if you call in, you call in. You shouldn't have to give them all the things or even email. You drop the link, put a screen up. Those people shouldn't have to give you anything. If they want to give you an opinion. They don't have to. The internet is protect
Oh,
yourself.
and just for purposes and okay, she came out with this new video. Okay, I knew about it 2 months ago. Ask Heather. I told her about it.
Oh, about the AI
That's
stuff.
why we. That's why we have our pictures we have.
No, she ain't scaring me. Come after me. Strike again. Please do.
Okay,
Please.
that's why I've revamped the videos and put the puppets in it.
I know. And
Okay?
that's why one thing I thought, because to protect you, I didn't want to play the clip or have you play it with her, although I wanted people to see her body language during this episode of talking about this FOIA and the call in January and all that. Anyway, that whole right before you went live, I thought, okay, I just need to play it in the background. Then I don't have to risk you if she was going to do something, which I'm telling you now, Merv, if ever you ever listen to me, you better never strike anybody ever again. I don't give a damn if they blow you up to the biggest booby gum bubble there is. I can assure you, you better not. It's not even a threat, it's a fact.
And it's not retroactive
You
like
can
she
keep
thinks
your
it
little
is.
piece of shit channel. I said years ago, I stand by it. We were laughing at you destroy your own thing, your own channel, and we have proven the video stand. The evidence is there. You still say we show nothing. It sure is funny. What have you have left? What do you
Well,
have left?
Beth, it's to a point of what she said is true. Like I said, I've known about it for 2 months.
What?
So maybe she wasn't on the who's list of got it 2 months ago because I did. Okay.
Oh, yes.
You know, she made it sound like they was only going to give it to certain creators, you know, maybe, and you might have had to be on. Well, like I said, I got it 2 months ago.
Yeah. And
So
what she's
I guess
talking
she wasn't
about,
on it. I
again, to
guess
give y'all reference, Merb's making a big deal of this AI thing with YouTube. It's a face recognition feature that creators have now. So if you play my video and it has me in it, and you do something to my body or do something crazy, it's going to flag me that you're using my stuff. It's another, whatever. So she's using it like another way that somebody's playing me or my body or blah, 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 blah. It all goes by copyright, no matter what it is. Merb. Just because they give you a convenient, whatever you said, it don't matter. I mean, again, for the record, we've left you alone in your little channel. I promise you, you don't want to go there. I don't care anymore. I didn't care if I wake up tomorrow, your channel's there or not. If you leave people alone and keep your foot shit stopped, I'll let you have the kickity kickball. That's what I'm telling you as a fact. 5 years later, all the things you want to call me, again, for the record, I will make a line. But don't you ever, ever, ever bring up anybody's name. No them, theys, no bullshit. Go on with your show. Don't ever look back. That's what you should have done long ago. We told you then. If ever I've told you anything, please don't listen. Go ahead, because I know how you're going to do. It's another name, another shitstorm down the road. But you don't want to keep on. I promise you, you don't. You've now crossed into the criminal. So however you want to look at it, I don't care.
And Jay's right, because I researched it when it came out. It is not retroactive.
And even then, Barb,
So she can threaten all she wants. It's not retroactive. It already says it.
I can get the record just like Natasha. I don't give a if I have to put up 50,000 channels and only have 5 subs, it will be there. It will be tagged, same as it is now. If anybody needs to go look, they can go look. Figure it out themselves. People figure her out. We know that. We see the revolving door. That's why these dead quote subs never are in there by the droves anymore. She can't pull a panel anymore. She is not winning. She's been miserable for I don't know how long, but we definitely know the last year. Prior to going to court, she was ill as a hornet since way before the vacation. That was spring last year. I don't care anymore. It's been so long. Let it go. That's what we were all told. Let it go. Just let her be. Well, we keep trying. Now, Florida, for the record, has the right to clap back at Merb. She wants to keep up with the things. That's her choice. So if there's some things she wants to bring to, that's her business, 100%. But she's not making huge, craziness about it. And I'm just sick of having to talk about it. But I'm sick of the lies. Like, oh my gosh, it's just gross. Those sex calls. Jimmy said, if we didn't do that, would y'all have believed us? Why would we have ever needed to know? Normal creators would have never told their audience that even happened. They don't want to give that person the jolly. They'd have gone straight to the authorities. That's all you could do. And hope they didn't have a text now number, whatever the hell they use. It's horrible now, 100%. If anything happens like that. But because you kept allowing it and keep allowing it for content, I have my doubts, just like a lot of people, that the calls didn't come from inside the house. I can't ever prove that, nor do I probably can stomach if I could. Because again, there's no way that I'd ever in God's green earth let anybody say those things about my son on a platform. I don't care what. I can't fathom somebody doing that. But again, we're here to protect children. That's something Merb and Jimmy surely don't understand. I don't know. I'm not a perfect parent, but I can tell you there's some lines that won't be, holy moly.
I mean, we've pulled down comments. My mods have pulled down comments that had kids' names in them.
Yes.
We even pulled down one of Jimmy's comments because it had
Yes, and for the
their
record,
names in it.
anybody that needs to know, Jimmy's comments, he's even that one she's talking about, he's even telling his children's name and where they're going to school and what their grades are. Having this whole conversation. And the mom's even telling him, we don't do that here. Stop. I didn't care.
And what his answer back was, put it back.
Yeah, put it back
No,
up.
wrong answer. Not
No.
happening, dude.
with your
Not
two
happening.
boys. My beef is the way y'all have acted in front of them, because God knows what you do on camera. Like everybody says, Merb screaming and acting a fool all the time, and the lines we hear her tell in front of them. So it just listen. We've seen it. I don't even care to justify it anymore. But those are the comments that got erased because yes, I stood by that too. I thought that was a great decision to erase it. I mean,
his isn't the only comments that had kids' names in it, and or even in our chat, like in our life, they get taken out because we don't want underage kids' names
oh,
brought
she
up.
says I have a
This
video of
channel
her
is
children.
tagged.
Listen,
This channel.
y'all, I can't make this shit up. Again, I had never listened to that video. Again, the reference of January 2023. This video, I keep talking about the clips that I was listening to earlier. There's a point where she's screaming at me about the water park shit. She's trying to convince Amy again that she was sponsored, got the cabana, some whatever she said. She was working for them, whatever that whole thing. She starts defending it, and then says that I have a video of her children. This part I had to laugh with her children in bathing suits without tops on, and didn't blur them out. I thought, what? She was in such a psychotic state that screaming and yelling about everything that I have done wrong. She just threw that out there in the middle. It was like, what the hell? I had to back it up. I'm telling you, that's why my heart was just about coming out of my chest when I started tonight. I just couldn't
Oh,
believe.
Sandra, it's nice to see you. She says, Heather, it's nice talk. She misses talking to you.
Oh, Sandra, I have asked about you. Oh my gosh, I'm glad to see you. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. This is just a night that we found out some pertinent information that just blows my mind. Absolutely.
Hey, heads up. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm still going to poke at her.
Oh, Sarah, she was going on and on that we called the water park and got them kicked out, and we did all these things. No, 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 we never did. I still have the emails where the lady admitted that you didn't have permission. You did not get a cabana, and you sure the hell weren't supposed to be taking pictures. They wanted the videos down, and then we got the confirmation you weren't allowed to ever go back because, again, I dared you for years to go back, take the kids. Go ahead, try it again.
Oh, and
I
then
just
Jenny
want to know from
admits.
the camera footage, should I order that too, Merv? Why you want to stand on that? Would you like me to call me a liar again? Because I get really tired of it. And when I clap back, then you cry. But here's another one. If you want me to call them and see if we can get the footage of when they made you leave, because I want to know, did they pull you out by your jacket, by your ponytail? Oh, that's right. You don't wear a ponytail. Okay, but they had to call back security to come get you to leave the premises. So how was that? How easy did that happen? I just would like to know for the group. Don't F with the side anymore. Don't threaten anybody. You came in the chat and threatened Wendy L's job
So did
about
Jenny.
the fact she lives out of the country and what she did for a living and what would your boss think. Because she has an opinion. That's what she has. Whether you like it or not, when you put it out here and you go live and you do the things y'all have done to people for years and people call you out on it, you don't like it. So you threaten them. And we do know that you have done those things too. You don't just threaten. Remember, you stood on it. You said, I'm going to do what I say. That's what you said in the video that I listened to tonight, even. You picked the wrong one years ago, bitch. You picked the wrong one. I am nobody. I just saw some things and made some stupid videos, and the rest just took like a little ball. It got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it became a bunch of people that you did wrong. A shitload of people, really. And the rest was history. But I don't know why I drew the short stick that day that I was the one that ended up doing it. I don't know. I just knew in my gut I couldn't take it anymore because I do care. I am not the greatest person in the world, never will profess to be. But I couldn't figure out why I ever pushed the button and got on your panel anyway. And so when I thought maybe there was a reason, how could all this terrible happen? How could we have been so dumb to fall for all this stuff? How could this be a human being? And the more I watched it, as you criticized my Christianity, hell, I knew there was a higher power that was telling me, do something. I didn't know what that something was. Again, I am a Southern dumbass putting together some videos and trying to talk in front of a bunch of people that I never wanted to do. But here I am. So I guess whatever that mission was, it was. But I'm not, I don't care. I have a life, I have friends, I have a job, but I will get to you at some point. You won't continue. And
This I do have to say.
I'm gonna shut up. So sick of it.
It's, and I'm gonna make an open invitation to it. UHP, if you're watching our chat or listening to this live, come in and chat in the chat. You're welcome. I just hope that what we have put out tonight and what has been put out on this channel, you see what she is.
Well, hell, let me just say this. Since you got all my information and everything, then obviously you know hell to know. Go over there and look at a few videos. If you question her behavior when she attacked you a few times lately, when you had a difference of opinion she didn't like and she shunned you, she was pissed off when you weren't in that chat. She was worried that night. That's why she was rocking. I guarantee y'all been into it behind the scenes or her, whatever. I don't even care. But, you know, things aren't always what they seem. And maybe you have some situations, I don't even know. I don't appreciate you threatening people. That I hope you apologize for. But other than that, you know, I hope he just gets away. Takes his
That's
ball,
it.
go the other direction. You know, that's all I ask for everybody. I hope. I mean, I hope they all leave. I don't contact anybody. I'm not out here tagging him in a video. I seriously considered it if he'd have kept threatening, but you know what I mean? It's the internet. It's free. Go wherever you want to go. Protect yourself and enjoy. Go wherever it makes you, you know, sometimes I'm in the mood to watch some silly drama. You know, some old Brittany J, Queen Bee, or whatever the hoop hoop over here, and a clip channel from Hartley tells me some other drama channels that I don't watch, but I get tickled at some of the cartoons and what they're saying, you know what I mean? Then I go into deep stuff. You know what I mean? Like I watch monkeys. I mean, hell, it's a variety of things.
Hell,
That's what it's supposed to be.
just like
100%.
me, I deep dive into like all the stuff. Me and Muppets, we have this thing about watching everything Titanic.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, everybody kind of moved on. And, you know, it, one last thing, I keep saying this and I'm going to quit.
it's okay.
Emphasize again, Bonnie Cat had everything to annihilate Merv. And people sat back and didn't just take it, they just chose to do better and just hope it, you know, let it go, move on with their life. And they have. But to make that known to her meant the world to me that it was, here's that proof. Here's that proof. Oh my God. You know, we knew. But to finally see, you know what I mean? What she's done to her, that woman could have nailed Merv to the cross, financially and all. Let's be honest, there's many people. And I don't mean this in any, it just is a fact. There are many people. And Merv, you just need to really walk softly. I told you, when this started, there, next things would be chomping at the bits. Stop. Stop. We left you your little bitty channel over there. You do little your things. I don't care if you read news every night, conspiracy to an extent. I won't care. Leave the rest of it alone. Don't ever say we, them, or they anymore. No references, no bullshit. Y'all put financial information on a screen about me and said the most horrendous things that were lies. Whether who said what, it doesn't matter. You stated them as a fact. The fact of recording things that I had sent to another person has nothing to do with your one party state. We're still talking criminal murder. Do not F with us anymore. Stop.
And by law, since she knows so damn much, a person has a expected right to privacy in text messages in emails. So when Amy asks you not to show them, you broke Amy's right to privacy and Heather's. Because Amy does ask you in that live that night not to post that stuff.
Well, again, for the record, this Raven Black, whoever, that was her friend with Merv that she contacted to out me and all the
Oh,
things.
you mean
What,
Red Raven Spirit?
okay, yeah, whatever her damn dark name is. Because she's in Australia, it's a whole mess there. But again, it just becomes a whole. It was clearly stated. In fact, Amy texts Merv and says, "Do not show anything I sent you on the screen." Merv puts that text on the screen. Like it's just stupid as hell. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, again, that's just me. There's other things and other people, and I am personally tired. I personally don't want to have to go after her anymore. But if she keeps on, there's other people that have been chomping at the bits. There's people that don't care to spend. They don't mind spending another $80,000. Your 200,000 you got on your LLC. There's a couple of things that people might pursue that would cost you way more than that, in my opinion, financially and time. You can say all day long you don't do anything criminal all day long. Go ahead, keep saying that because you know these little things, these nuggets that fall out of the sky in my lap, just like this last FOIA did. For the record, 100%. I did not request it. I've threatened it to my friends 1,000 times. Sure have. I threatened to FOIA the one when you were on vacation that you called the police and said that I was stalking you because y'all heard some noise outside this last year. I told you then, you bring my name up again about some kind of butt shit.
Oh, and don't forget about the car across the road and all that bullshit on that
Yes,
vacation.
yes. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sick of it. Quit doing this to people in our police departments, whether you call or don't call.
But you stand out there on the beach and tell a woman where you live, somebody you don't know from Adam, she tells the woman, and then goes and
Oh
calls
my
the
God.
house or texts the beach house and tells them that she might be coming by and to offer her something to drink.
Yeah. But again, the sick mind that they have, let's just pretend. The night Merb, if you go back to the episode or the live that she does, something's wrong with her computer. One of the hard drives, one of the things, I don't even know anything about it, can't remember. Doesn't matter. It's not working and she's having a fucking come apart because a bunch of her stuff is gone and she doesn't know what she's gonna do. And somebody hacked Twitter. So anyway, in between her come apart about that is when the child photographs are sent to her phone. Now, again, I don't know. Most of y'all, I hope, I don't know what y'all would think. If you were live and that happened to you, would you announce it to everybody on the live and have the whole come apart? I mean, no, again, because you're feeding a troll or whoever did it. If they did it, because I don't even, but you made such a big deal about calling the police and doing all the things to report all this stuff. You accused people of making those calls. I am pretty sure it was me, Buddy Cat, Pink. Somebody listed them all earlier. I didn't go back and go through all the videos to get all the names to list it all because we've all heard it, know it. You know what I mean? It blows my mind. I'm gonna put the link, Florida, in the chat and or send
Go
it.
ahead.
See if you and Jay, either one of y'all can drop that link to this video I keep referring to. That
You're a
Amy
mod.
and
It should go in there as a good link.
okay, I'll try it. But again, don't take my word. This episode with Amy, it's real confusing. It's a lot of shit thrown my way from both of them at the time, and I think Amy. It doesn't even matter. Regardless, I will tell you this: a year before she died, she just died recently. So I don't know.
Hi, Bitey
In
Cat.
the last year or two, she can't. She contacted me that November for my birthday and begged me over and over for quite a while to forgive her. that was the last thing she wanted to do. She wanted the last thing, she always wanted to go after Merb. Had always said she was going to leave money to prosecute Merb if she did die. No, don't ever do that. Wouldn't have ever wanted her to, but that's what she swore on. She did not like that woman. And I don't know what caused her that day with BBT. If she got caught up in the gossip with people, got mad enough at me about making BBT videos. I don't care. I did forgive her. I don't forget. Do I still believe a lot of the things she told me, how it all happened? No. I think she had some issues, but I'm not judging that. She was dying slowly, and it is what it was. Whether it was attention or what, I don't know. But the whole mess that those two spun, but just to hear all that again, bringing it up, to bring up the point, this is when she's explaining the call in January for the attempted suicide. And it's bullshit. You cannot blame people for things you do yourself and create your own fuck shit.
Which
Because I
part?
guarantee you, something happened in her household. I don't know what it was. Her and Jimmy got into it, and he was calling her out for once, and she had to come apart and, did the whole crying, bawling, I'm just going to end my life, whatever she does. Because
Melinda, what
we've
do you
heard her
mean
play
you
it
know
so
what
many
happened?
times. So many times. And maybe they've had enough of it. I don't know. I will never know, don't care at this point. All I knew is that it proved the fact that call came from inside that house. It had nothing to do with Body Cat and I putting up a post in October of the year before, telling people she is dangerous. If you see anything that's that outrageous, I mean, again, we're on the heels of the damn water park. We're on the heels of suicidal things that she talked about in her own show and in Slack. We're talking about the dead dog, the missing phone, all that shit she did. This is at the end of that, fall when we said, yeah, if you see something, fill out a report. I stood by it 100%. But she
Okay,
accuses us come January. Ain't nobody crazy
I
piece
will
of
do
shit.
it. I will do it. But if you come,
What is she wanting a link for, babe? I hadn't been looking at the chat. I'm sorry. I'm just over it. I mean, again, I have no problem spelling this thing out, putting all the clips together so you don't have to hear the other shit that I had to listen to, even though I knew what they were trying to say. It was the most ludicrous stuff. But again, I was looking for that parts where it kept being referred. Whether she had handcuffs on or not, whether she went in a police car or an ambulance, I don't give a fudge. The fact that you accused us of doing that to you was horrendous. I'm sick of it. I own what I've done, 100%. Don't care. It is what it is, right or wrong. So I would have owned that too in my glory. I own the fact that I put that thing calling you out saying, yes, a reporter in October. We went back and made sure. Fucking bitch. I mean, I'm sorry
I'm
for my
not going to
language.
be like her,
I have
Bam.
never said,
Jesus.
what now? What now? I'm sorry.
Hello.
Did you fuss at me?
No.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
hey,
You're on
Melinda.
camera.
Someone's got feedback, but I've got everything paused. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, while you're doing that, real quick, Body Cat, I heard her say you were in the chat. I just looked down. Oh, my doozy.
Heather, hold on a minute. I'm going to mute because it's probably me with the TV.
No, I don't hear it with you. Tell her to talk again. I tried to mute too to see. It could be me too. Sometimes I have to drop and come back. I don't see her talking. But if you hear me, you can also drop and just take the link again and come back. Sometimes that'll fix it. You know, we have this high quality technical equipment around here. This low budget production. Oh, fuck shit over here. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Melinda, go ahead and talk. Okay, she dropped again. Oh, my crazy life.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, the name of our,
Lori, wait a minute. What? Lori, have I lost my mind? Did I know her mom died? When did your mom? Did I know her mom died? Did she say she?
Lori
Wait a
C.
minute. Yeah.
A
Wait a
few
minute.
months ago,
Oh my God. How did I not know?
because we don't watch a channel anymore.
No, I'm talking to Lori. No. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm echoing. Hang on a minute. Damn it. Am I echoing now?
I didn't hear it the first time. Okay, hold
Okay.
on. Let me bring her back up.
It's me.
Hi, Melinda.
Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yes.
Hey. Okay. I became close. Oh God, it's
I'm going to
with
mute.
Amy.
I don't hear you. I mean, it's not echoing out for me yet.
I hear it.
You got everything off. YouTube, you came in under StreamYards and use your volume there, and I'll show you. I'll tell you
Yeah,
how to get.
everything's off.
Okay. I don't know. It's not on our end.
So I just want to say that I became close with Amy. Oh God, I hear myself.
You probably hear, hold on. You hear, okay, go ahead.
Do you still hear it now? Because she muted.
No, I don't.
Okay. It
No,
may be.
that's perfect.
Okay, it's coming through Florida. So hey, Florida, try and jump off for a second and come back in. See if it'll reset it for you.
Well, I turned the mic down because he's got Hogan's Heroes going.
Okay.
So we should be good now that I turned the mic down. It's not picking everything up.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. See you, Amy. I mean, again, for the record, I didn't mean to bring her all into this and have to bring all the. Well, I just wanted the context of the time frame, what was said, and what was going on. If people wanted to listen to the clip, you know what I mean. But whatever you want to share, go ahead. Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Did you turn her down?
I turned me down.
Well, okay, I see. I thought it moved, like it was blinking. I can't hear her.
No, I turned me down.
Okay. I can't focus because I keep seeing stuff about Lori, and I just want you to know, Lori, I feel horrible. I didn't know. Somehow, I don't know how, but my heart breaks for you. God, woman, I'm giving you the biggest hug and prayers. I know how strong you are, and y'all had such good times together. And, you know, we're just here for you. That's all I can say. You know, it sucks regardless. But I'm glad, you know,
Okay, here we go.
you're still.
If she is still echoing, I'm gonna. If it's still echoing for her, I'm gonna drop and come back.
I'm back.
Are you? Do you hear echo? Okay, Heather, I'm gonna drop and I'll be right back.
We'll try it one more time. Okay. Do you hear anything now? Can you hear me talking to you? I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me? Oh my.
Yeah, we got a bad delay. We can't do it like this. It'll be second. It'll be forever before you hear my question. Or
It's a hell of a delay, but I will just go ahead and say this. Amy was an amazing person with a huge giving heart that was taken advantage of by Merb.
yes,
And she gave me a bunch of information before she passed away. And it was an extremely sad situation. And she was also kind of annihilated on a couple other channels.
yeah. I even said from day one when all the things came out, I just wasn't gonna go after her. I never, I couldn't.
No,
My heart broke for my friend, that I lost on top of when all that happened. At the very beginning when the situation happened that she put my information to Merv. You know what I mean? Like I was hurt. You know what I mean? Confused. But anyway, go ahead. I think she had a good heart, 100%.
she was an inherently really good person, had been through a bunch of things in life, and was taken advantage of by Merb.
Well, I mean, she had the health, and her husband found out when she had cancer, he was having an affair. I mean, I don't. It was just horrible. But
Yeah.
again, I really wouldn't be speaking on her because I just think the whole. I'm glad really tonight I didn't play the video because you know what I mean. Like with her even being in it, that was hard enough, and it just out of respect, regardless. You know, I know she didn't like Merv at the end. That's all I know, 100%. However, whatever happened, and she said some vile things to her that night, and lied about some stuff on her that night. I know, but anyway, well, thank you for befriending her when she needed you too. I'm sure being there because she was very sick. Are you still there?
I'm coming back.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Florida's in the chat. What the hell is going on?
God, the freaking echo.
Merv has put some kind of hex on this shit tonight. My crazy life, I saw you come in. Merb.
I'm gonna let you go since I'm
Okay,
echoing.
sweetie. I'm so
Oh wait,
sorry.
now I'm not.
Well, good.
And I'm echoing. God. I just want to say Amy was an amazing soul that went through hell and was put through hell.
100%.
And she would back any of us.
Yep. I don't know. It hurts me. She does have two young boys too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what their age would be now. Like I said, one of them was around my son's age, so he would be 21, fix me 22 this year ish. And then I don't know if that was the oldest or the youngest, but regardless, that's young. They don't even know who the hell they are, at that age. And without their mom, it just, and then she'd been so sick.
Well,
It's just sad. There was another creator, another true crime type creator. She wanted to leave money for her channel, and another amount she wanted to send to a cat sanctuary because she was a big cat lover. Those were just a few things I remember her being very passionate about when she would be hollering about Merb. I know we don't hear the echo, just a delay. It's crazy. Oh, Florida, you're back.
yep. Well,
Okay,
see,
I don't
I
know.
can't say much about this because when I finally came back around and was talking to people, Amy was gone by then, except for that phone call where Mer raked her over the coals
Yep.
and then booted her. And
I
she
mean,
sounded honestly upset the way she was used.
yeah, she was trying to defend it, and Merv would twist it, and she'd say, "Well, I thought it was this way." Okay, well, if I said it that way, I'm sorry. And then she'd stand on what she thought. Merv would call her a liar. Well, I recorded the call. I'll play it for you, and just lead over the fact that she could contradict a few things she said. She's just nothing but a liar, 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 liar. I mean, and then accused me of exploiting and taking advantage, stealing from a dying woman. I was called everything in the world on that whole, but that's another whole I can't even go back to. It just, it makes me just, ooh, the Christian in me would fall way to the side. There's not enough cuss words in the word to tell how I really, truly feel about her and what she does to people and takes advantage of and trying to pretend like I didn't buy a dog. Like, I don't even understand. Had me getting rent money to be sleeping with, I don't even, the shit she said. We should have owned your damn lake house. We really weren't playing. But we wouldn't have wanted it, I can assure you. You keep making it sound like we really wanted some of that shit. No, no, we really didn't. We just wanted the financial. Yeah, you'd had to pay for the shit you've done. No doubt in my mind you will. That's why it eats at you every damn day, because you know it's coming. You know it's coming.
Yeah, she's yeah, yeah, Nana too. She's still up there. You do have a question?
It still brings up whatever. Mm.
Like I said, I wasn't fortunate enough to know her because I guess she had gotten real sick then
Yeah.
and was not in chats.
Yep. She went quiet after I saw her under a couple of alts a few times. Amy, after that altercation with Merb and all the things, it embarrassed her too. I mean, whatever. It's just another situation, another victim,
Mm-hmm.
vulnerable individual. And he kept telling her on that live, oh, Heather was worried. She was worried about, you going after her son, putting pictures of them out, Yep, because I used to tell her, if she ever finds out who I am, she'll go after my son because she's evil.
Well,
I,
I'm not trying to make it any what do you want to call it less on Amy, but does it surprise anyone
yeah. And again, I don't want to
what
go,
she did after what she did to Dreaming? Does it
yeah.
surprise anyone what she did to Amy?
Amy at all. I tried to delicately, I didn't want to have to bring it into it, but in the context, in a way, I feel bad that we're even speaking on her at all during this type of call. live. I'd rather speak about her in the positive, truthful way, whatever the situations were on another episode than tonight, just because it makes me feel uncomfortable for her fact of all the things. Plus, she's not here anymore. So I don't even think it's fair. So I really don't want to talk about her on that part of it if we all don't mind, just because, you know what I mean? But because the whole matter is getting washed away with the fact of that heifer sitting up there on that mountain acting a fool and accusing people of horrendous crimes and every other thing in the world and doing all the stuff. Dangerous as hell. Both of them psychotic as nutcases, in my opinion. All the narcissist names and all the diagnosed shit.
She only learned all those names because she sat and
Yeah, I understand, Malik. That's what I mean. I don't want to, and tonight I don't want it to turn either way. We're having to bring all that up just because of this other situation. It makes it, I'm angry, talking about Merb and passionate and the school and all the stuff with Jimmy, and then we bring her in it, and I have, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to cloud that. I don't want to disrespect Amy at all. And my tone, I feel like I have to keep switching, because I feel horrible. And then poor Lori's mom, I just don't even know what to feel now. I'm just wore out. I just want y'all to know this has been bothering me. This is why I tried to tell you the other night or a couple of weeks ago when we were live that I had found something out. Please be patient. This is why. I just had to get to the point where I could even discuss it. I was so disgusted, hurt, pissed off, angry, blood angry. The disrespect, the things you said about Body Cat is unforgivable. And I'm not the greatest Christian in the world, but I do believe you will pay for that because you never apologize. You will never, and that's fine. You can live with it. Body Cat, I don't know. She probably feels like I do. We don't even care anymore. I don't want to hear shit she has to say about us. I wouldn't. I forgive. I don't forget. And I remember having to tell my friend that you were writing that bullshit on that website about her, saying that she lived in cat piss and the most god awful things. She was estranged from. How come every one of us are estranged from our children? Everybody that leaves her, truthfully, doesn't have their children according to her. It's funny. It's not even funny, but it really is at this point.
well, I'll tell you, if I'm estranged from mine needs to move the hell out.
Well, isn't it funny? But yet she has this facade, when the truth comes out. I can hear that song over and over. There's so many I had pinned. There's so many clips that I had saved. And one day I will put it together. I can't stand it to put it together, but the clapbacks are hilarious that I have for you, Merv. Keep on. Because when they're in a case for you to drown in over there and suck everybody into and feel all your little glee that people are listening to you, it's psychotic. It really is. The high you get off of that shit, I have never seen anything like it.
Is that what she's over there whining about? It's
What
a
now?
damn birdhouse?
Okay, I didn't wait looking at the chat again. I'm so sorry.
She's over there pretending another one of her breakdowns because Jimmy sent something out to the wrong person.
I'm sure. Because she listened to the beginning of this. She's pissed off. She won't clap back for a little while. We'll see how long it takes her. But while she's getting a little ass pat over there for a minute. Hadn't you noticed it's been kind of quiet with her bullshit, apparently? Y'all hadn't seen anything. She hadn't brought us up, apparently. But you were making videos a month ago going crazy. Psychotic bullshit. has been, and Amy found the middle of it. It's
Oh
what
my God.
happens. Yes.
Pussycat. She's crying over a birdhouse sent to the wrong person.
Good
Why didn't
cry.
you tell her to calm down? And she just woke Jimmy up.
Good cry. I hope you have a whole come apart again. Get in the bathroom. Do whatever the hell you want to do. But do it off the camera.
39.
Why does that matter? Like, my God, lady. Just, there's another creator. What now? Shit. With the chat. Sorry, cuz.
I just,
I'm so mad tonight.
you know what? If it's a birdhouse, and I hate to say it, wasn't finished anyway. Decoupage another one.
Yeah.
Okay? Because she doesn't ever finish anything. It's like she wanted somebody to buy that jewelry box thing that had them flowers on it. But you know what? As soon as Gia got it, she had to touch it up and paint the bottom and sparkle this. Why didn't you do that for somebody else? Nothing is finished. None of the backs are painted.
You're kidding. I'm not surprised. You know, she's talked to items. We've seen her talk to items like they're damn part of her body. I can't part with it. I was going to sell it, but now I can't. Then she's wishing love and all this craziness to people, things they bought that she painted. It's like, such a treasure to her that she can't hardly let it go. I don't even know. The obsession with getting a new sewing machine, that little mini thing that she was down there with black gloves on, acting like it was a baby stroking it. I don't even know. It's just weird shit.
No, and we got, like I said, it just aggravates the piss out of me because we got Dave over here and we got Diamond and we got Jackie and
Yeah.
all of these crafters in here.
Look at all these people.
That makes, it's finished on the back. It's sealed. It's this. It's perfect, And she sends shit out that's half done. And she's over here having a meltdown.
It just shows the true her. Because again, when you said that, I didn't know where you were going, and I thought about, look at every one of these names in here. And they don't care about her. Whatever, again, for the record, Mark, you're never gonna get back what you did. It's never gonna go backwards. You're never gonna get that good case. You're never gonna grow that channel. You can be happy the fact you're still here. But mark my word, it will not happen. Even with this guy you tried to meet that you thought we were gonna, I don't even know what y'all were gonna do or your hopes were. Scare us all away, hack all our shit, take my channel down. I don't, whatever. Don't care. It's not gonna change the outcome.
No.
It will not. As you don't like to say, I don't care. The fact that New York's federal courthouse could not shut us down, we'll still be here. It was 100% a draw. I can't make it any different, but I sure didn't lose. And that's all I wanted to make sure I didn't lose. You won't be striking people for bullshit ever again and try and get their identity and fuck with them. You sure won't. You even accused me of using Amy's money to pay my attorney, the first two I had, when you took my channel. You're a bitch, Murd. You're a bitch for saying that to that lady. And saying it about me, but especially about her. And I'm sorry, I just brought her name back. But again, that just reminds me. It's so much that I always say, it's pin up, just one thing. She says, where are the receipts? The receipts, hell, it's the timestamps, heifer. You're over there crying over a birdhouse. Oh, standing on my boot on your neck, it'd be the least of your problems. That's not a threat. That's what we say in the South, by the way.
It is. Whether
I
she
promise,
believes it or not.
she called the police on me ever again and mentioned my name. So help me God, or anybody else that I know, anybody in this chat, anybody listening, anybody that contacts me that you do. I promise you, I hadn't failed you yet, Mark.
I've already told the woman. come after me.
It just
Because
is
I can
ridiculous.
guarantee
I'm
you,
tired of it.
I can
I'm tired
guarantee
of sweet. I'm tired of sweet people like Kathy from Texas coming in here, and once again, I'm ranting about Merb. Some fuck shit she's done again. Pardon my French. It's just ridiculous. Grow up. Get a job. Get offline. You suck at it. You sucked on your website. You sucked. You had one good little case, and you blew it. You had everything gifted, handed to you. You were making a shit load of money. You still have a channel running the Watts videos. May I add, we proved that on How to Know 2 channel if you want to go look it up. Go look at the views. Now, it's still not making a ton of money anymore, but it's still some revenue if anybody goes over there and looks. But she ran that channel for extra money. A piece of shit. But it's okay with Sandy. Whatever. That's not my beef either. I don't care. I don't care what case it is. It's still pathetic and nasty. You offer nothing of content. You beg people to give you ideas. Tell me what you want me to do. Y'all won't say anything. Well, I got this case. You only get a case when you got shit to read.
well, and she can't even do that shit right because 1 minute on one live, she's talking about how she is talking personally to Brian Enton a few years ago, and then here on the Nancy Guthrie case, she's sitting there saying that, I just don't really think that it's all reliable information, but it could be questionable, but now she wasn't so hip on him, and then the next day, because everybody else was mentioning him, that he's okay. I mean, one of these days her head's gonna spin off from twisting around so much.
One other quick thing. I got a message. Someone asking my opinion about something in the chat. I don't know 100%. I don't know everybody in the chat, who you are, because some of you come in different names and phrases, and that's fine. As long as you're respectful, we don't care. I want people to hide who they are. So, no, I don't know for sure.
Perfect, and she sends shit out that's half done, and she's over here having a meltdown.
It just shows the true her. Because, again, when you said that, I didn't know where you were going, and I thought about, yeah, look at every one of these names in here. And they don't care about her. Whatever, again, for the record, Mark, you're never going to get back what you did. It's never going to go backwards. You're never going to get that good case. You're never going to grow that channel. You can be happy the fact you're still here, but mark my word, it will not happen. Even with this guy you tried to meet that you thought you were going to, I don't even know what y'all were going to do, or your hopes were scare us all away, hack all our shit, take my channel down. I don't, whatever. Don't care. It's not going to change the outcome.
No.
It will not. As you don't like to say, I don't care. The fact that New York's federal courthouse could not shut us down, we'll still be here. It was 100% a draw. I can't make it any different, but I sure didn't lose. And that's all I wanted to make sure I didn't lose. You won't be striking people for bullshit ever again and try and get their identity and fuck with them. You sure won't. You even accused me of using Amy's money to pay my attorney, the first two I had, when you took my channel. You're a bitch, Merv. You're a bitch for saying that to that lady. And saying it about me, but especially about her. And I'm sorry, I just brought her name back. But again, that just reminds me. It's so much that I always say it's pin up, just one thing of it. She says, where are the receipts? The receipts, hell, it's the timestamps, heifer. You're over there crying over a birdhouse. But, oh, standing on my boot on your neck, it'd be the least of your problems. That's not a threat. That's what we say in the South, by the way.
It is. You know,
Because I
whether she
promise
believes
to
it or not.
God, she called the police on me ever again and mentioned my name. So help me God, or anybody else that I know, anybody in this chat, anybody listening, anybody that contacts me that you do. I promise you, I hadn't failed you yet, Mark.
I've already told the woman, come after me.
It's just
Because I
it's
can
ridiculous.
guarantee
I'm
you.
tired of it.
I can
I'm tired
guarantee
of
you.
sweet. I'm tired of sweet people like Kathy from Texas coming in here, and once again, I'm ranting about Merb. Some fuck shit she's done again. Pardon my French. It's just ridiculous. Grow up. Get a job. Get offline. You suck at it. You sucked on your website. You sucked. You had one good little case, and you blew it. You had everything gifted, handed to you. You were making a shit load of money. You still have a channel running the Watts videos. May I add, we proved that on How to Know 2 channel if you want to go look it up. Go look at the views. Now, it's still not making a ton of money anymore, but it's still some revenue if anybody goes over there and looks. But she ran that channel for extra money. A piece of shit. But it's okay with Sandy. Whatever. That's not my beef either. I don't care. I don't care what case it is. It's still pathetic and nasty. You offer nothing of content. You beg people to give you ideas. Tell me what you want me to do. Y'all won't say anything. Well, I got this case. You only get a case when you got shit to read.
Well, and she can't even do that shit right because 1 minute on one live, she's talking about how she is talking personally to Brian Enton a few years ago, and then here on the Nancy Guthrie case, she's sitting there saying that, I just don't really think that it's all reliable information, but it could be questionable, but now she wasn't so hip on him, and then the next day, because everybody else was mentioning him, that he's okay. I mean, one of these days her head's gonna spin off from twisting around so much.
One other quick thing. I got a message. Someone asking my opinion about something in the chat. I don't know 100%. I don't know everybody in the chat, who you are, because some of you come in different names and phrases, and that's fine. As long as you're respectful, we don't care. I want people to hide who they are. So, no, I don't know for sure situations, if you get what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way.
No, he wouldn't talk to her. And see, he's actually one that does stuff. Who's the one that went to Hawaii? Wasn't her.
Brian? Are you talking about Brian? Huh?
Yeah. Like I said, one day she said that he's putting out false information, and it's not true, but she was talking to him on the phone that one time, and the next day after some of the information was questionable, well, he put out a short, so I'll play. She basically read what he had to say, so she can't make up her mind whether he's good, bad, or I guess walking down the median.
Well, again, for the record, I think I'd be real quiet with Brian Enton. Again, for the record, we know for a fact that she was contacted by that corporation that owns the mother. I'm so tired. I don't even want to think anymore. The mother company that owns his channel that WLFA or whatever channel he broadcasts from, that were worth gazillions of dollars and had all kinds of attorneys, and they finally contacted her about that fuck shit she tried years ago. She tries to deny it.
Good
But
night.
I called her out in chats over and over and over and told her I don't think I'd be streaming them anymore. So she contacted them and said that Hilton O was threatening her on behalf of them. She didn't bother to tell them who she was.
Good
Bitch.
night, Melinda. Hope you sleep well.
Maybe thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for trying too. I'm so sorry. I don't know if it was her service or what. I could hear her when she was talking fine. It was just in between. I don't even know. I mean, y'all probably said good things in comments. I know there's more. And then Kubi, let's just just the list goes on and on. Kubi, you've come back. That was a former Rambler from back in the day, and she left when Moo and all them left, and then friended Nana Patty and the group, Davita, Moo, and all of them. I'm not gonna name all of them, but they were all really close, and they shared intimate details with her, and she turned and took all that shit right back over to Merb. Well, I called you out once or twice about it because I thought that was pretty shitty what you did to my friends. But more than the fact that you're a mole, you're a rat, you're everything but a snake. You're the lowest of the low. But you went over there to Gray Hughes and you stayed over there modding and you kept your peace and I didn't care. But now you're popping back up under some other account, giving her advice about this case and talking shit with her. Then now you come in there as your real name finally. Was it because she threatened you because you were a teacher? Because she brings up something about a friend in Arizona on this clip, which kind of made me think about you again. I thought, how coincidental that you happened to come in recently. Isn't it funny how the good Lord works? I'm not sure that's where she lived. I don't give a damn. I do remember somebody, I think, said she was a teacher. But I feel like that's probably what Merv threatened you. That she would probably contact your people. And so you went running back over there with all those people's information, their stories, their intimate details. Because again, that's how Merv found out about Buddy Cat's daughter.
Oh, that's true, Jay. She did. And darn, I got the comment.
What was it?
Um, let me go in here and I will grab it real quick.
I don't know but all that. I've seen a few screenshots, but I just thought it was awfully ironic that all of a sudden here she is back again.
There was a comment made under her live by Kubi. It says, I think it was someone who knew the place with a pro-hired job, perhaps an ex-cop or retired cop, since it's been taking so long. Okay. Then good old Mervance replies back in the comments. I think the person definitely knew the place. Someone mentioned last night the idea of it being a cop or someone like that. I am seeing and reading so much, I think I am losing my mind about where.
Good conspiracy, QB. Using that brain. You and Gray Hughes, and
Okay.
then his views, have tanked from over the years, but he still triples Merb,
And
even
it
on this
goes on.
case.
Her comment goes on to say, losing my mind about where I am seeing it. The video I mentioned that I saw last night, I cannot find anywhere. It is not in my history or anywhere. I swear. I thought I was losing my mind. I still do with this case. I don't know what is real and what is not.
That's what Merb commented, right?
Yep.
Because I thought that ending was really weird that she said that. I don't know what's real or not.
No, that's Merv that comments that.
That's what I mean. I was floored at that comment today, too. I thought, isn't that kind of ironic? Again, funny how things just happen. Isn't it kind of weird? Psychotic nutcase.
If y'all want to see it, you just have to go look under her video from last night under Kubi's.
You're not missing anything by not watching her anymore because she's just a piece of shit anyway. It's same case over and over and over. Same bullshit she does
I'm
every
just
victim.
saying that's where it's at. But yeah.
100%. And I will try and find that video. And then, furthermore, that apparently in the chat, Pussycat's letting me know Merv probably putting this act on tonight, acting all crazy, so her people won't leave and come over here and listen. Don't worry. At some point, I'll stomach clipping part of the shit from tonight just to put on the Hell to Know, just so we can put it with that clip in that photo.
Yeah. We'll be gracious.
Terms of service to tag anybody. So stupid.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't
By
care.
the way, it doesn't. People can tag whoever they want.
Yeah, Merv, where's the rest of your people? What happened to Ruff? What happened to what's the chick from California, the blonde that
Well,
disappeared? Yeah, disappeared after vacation this year. Where's
well,
she, Merv? I guess she's just visiting some relatives or something. Keep on, Merv.
yeah, that would be L that you're talking about.
Yeah. Psychotic nutcase.
But let me go in here real quick. I ran across something the other day
L, thank you.
that
No, I just can't. I don't even keep up anymore. But then when people say for a lot, don't say their name. They'll be back tomorrow. But she hadn't been around in quite a while.
oh, I got to show you all. She queen of the show tonight. All right, guys. Queen of the show. What do y'all think?
Thank you. I needed that. Oh my gravy.
I saved it on purpose for this one.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna have a shot at I think it's Jim Beam Apple. Who in the hell? I think I need to go in there and get one.
With the meta too.
I love
And
it.
just so we all okay.
That helps it.
It does, don't it?
Mm-hmm. Lori, I do too. And if I was a betting woman, Merv is so nasty to L,
There you go.
just like other people. I don't know if. Oh my gosh, no. That I'm done. I can't now. Where's Davita? Oh my god, is she still on the phone? She's probably like, I'm not coming in there until she gets through screaming. Oh my god, I hope I didn't scream. Check my email. Okay, sweetie, I will. She cut her own bangs. Oh no, that's right. Oh, the
I mean, it's
Barrettes.
gorgeous, isn't it?
I know, pussycat. I'm taking a shot, put past something. Jesus, I'm just glad this is over.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter in the car was like, "But mom, why?" I go, I know what you're gonna say, but you have no idea. You don't know how long we waited to prove. Like you just don't. I mean, just give me this one. But mom, it's your day. I said, I know, but I gotta go home and I gotta listen to this video because everything today just kind of. We had a good day together. It was fun, but you know how things go crazy. Listen, I can't even tell y'all. It was like Thelma and Louise in her vehicle on the way to pick up Hendrix. So the baby is in the back seat also. The newborn. Uh, I can't even think. Maverick. I get the names confused. Hell. Anyway, I just had a feeling that baby wasn't gonna ride well. And it's 40 minutes to the daycare and 40 minutes back. So we fed him right before, and here and there he kind of gets a little stomachy, gassy. You know how they, can't console him. He's a pretty good baby, but he's been a little bit more trouble than the first one. So long story short, we're getting sure enough, we're not halfway there, and we get on a little highway, and the farm equipment is in front of us. There's this big long line. We were barely doing 20 miles an hour for like a long time. So we get around that, the baby starts screaming, and I'm like, well, it's really a little early. If it's stomach ache, you need a bottle. You know how it is. So I lean over the seat take the seatbelt. I have to sit on my knees and lean over and try and hold on with one arm and put the little the bottle in the baby. I don't know. It just became a hilarious thing of events. It, Callie, the driving, the bumps, the car swerved in front of us. At one point, she yanked it. I'm trying to hold on for dear life. Both arms are completely numb. I feel like a crippled dinosaur. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've got them crippled up when I finally could sit back in the seat. Only just because I couldn't take it any longer. And I was so distraught because he only drank half the bottle. So the dinging of the seatbelt made him quiet. So I said, I'm not putting my seatbelt on. Don't say anything. So we were just silly laughing. Oh my gosh, it was just one thing after another. So then we get back on the road after we pick up Hendrix. I got out with the baby while she went in to get him and got him calm, going back to sleep. He needed a nap. So we thought once the car gets going again, we'll be better. No, he starts all over again. Back over the seat I go. By then, Kelly's like, Mom, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to pull over or not? Uh, Whatever you want to do. The next thing I know, we whip in a parking lot, and I'm like, oh, we stopped? I just wanted to get home. But then I said, well, we might as well all get out and get snacks and a drink. It was just a shit show. Oh, we laughed till we were hysterical. But everything got better at one point, and off on the way home we went. But boy, for a little while, I can't even describe. It's not even funny without being there. But gosh, it was just a hectic day, but
Heather,
enjoyable
I
too.
sent you two things.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know where Dave is. What'd you say she was doing? Should have called her son.
What?
Did you say Davita was on a call with her son?
Yes.
Oh Lord, yeah. See if it's one of them, she may not come back because he'll talk to her for hours and hours. Then sometimes
Yeah,
he'll let her
we're over
go.
4 hours now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mary Jane's shoes and blue eyeshadow. Okay, I'm going to look. Okay, I can't even comprehend it trying to read this right now.
I didn't figure you could.
I mean, I'm trying, but I'll have to. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Let me address this later because it's gonna make me sick. Okay, let's just be light for a little while. It's 12:30.
It sounds good.
I'm thankful everybody's here, and I don't even know. Oh my gosh, where's LMW when we need her? Holding a coffee cup with a filter. Yes. Oh my God, those were the good times. It's so nice to be young and a
um,
grandmother climbing over the seat fun times. Yes, Kathy, but not, you know what I mean? I am getting older. Let's just, you know what I mean? I'm realizing when Hendrix, he's so cute at 2, almost 2. He comes in now and he gets really excited about blocks and all the things and putting things on the floor. And he'll pat on the floor like, come down here. And I do. But sometimes Gigi needs to sit on the couch. It's not near as easy to get up and down, up and down, up and down. I don't know. I just get tickled. I think, gosh, if you'd have come about 10 years ago, I was a whole lot more limber. And anyway, it is a good time, though, regardless. I have to tell myself, even when I turned around to see crippled, I was like, this is fun. These are the times we'll never forget.
Why we're up here chatting,
Oh my gosh, look.
I'll show some videos.
Look
I
at
got
the
everything
right.
turned down. So
Remember when she got caught using that lip filter? Yes, yes. She says she doesn't. Where was this?
Strawberry
Is
Festival.
it at the festival? I was gonna say how fun. Oh, those are good times too.
So, but yeah, lighten up the mood some, show you guys some fun.
Oh, yes, sour milk. I mean, I would love to show you a picture. His haircut. Oh my gosh, it's a little boy haircut. I died. It is the cutest picture ever from the side. And she kind of blurred out the background and those big blue eyes. Oh my gosh, I'm not kidding. He got a job. It's kind of like a model for a little children's store here. Now, listen, at the end of the day, you enter your whatever and you get a discount, and they're going to use a kid like every couple months. And so I'm sure it's to help you promote, maybe come in the store too. You know what I mean? I'm not stupid. But I'm still tickled because she has no idea how cute he is. Well, I mean, I think so, but whatever. I just got tickled. I said, wait till I tell the girls. But we all think ours are the cutest.
I don't know about that, but okay.
In one way or another. All mommies think they're babies, and you know what I mean. She says, don't use filters.
Well,
Yeah.
it's coming. You guys, warm weather's coming. Believe it or not, the day we went, it rained. It has not rained here the whole hurricane season. Not a drop. And the day we went, it flippin' rained.
Lord, I can't believe that. I'm so sorry.
Okay. And y'all know that I pick out a concert I go to every year. This year was Jamie Johnson. Okay. You know, so we're putzing around there doing our thing. You gotta have, you gotta have the carnival food. You just got to.
I was going to say, what did you have? I'll ask for the Vita. Oh, you said your husband. Yeah, tell what he had. I forget.
He had a oh shit. I didn't see all that, Heather. But he had a sausage with peppers and onions. Okay. And the kid had that ain't like no ride I ever remember getting on, okay, folks?
Look at these nowadays. Good gosh, I would be no.
They got the turkey legs there. And they have everything you want, okay? It's unbelievable. But like I said, basically what it is, it's a big fair that comes into town, and it's a craft show, and it's farm animals, and
Yeah, we have that here too. It's a whole production of all kinds of things. Like you
yeah,
said, they have concerts. That's so fun.
yeah. Looky here. Could you imagine pulling the udders to get your condiments?
I love it. Wait a minute. That's adorable. Oh, look at the dog. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it's a good one. I've been to a
And
few
the
that are
guy
nice like that too.
shows
hmm
like 4 times a day.
Look at all the carving. Wow.
With the chain, yeah, yeah. Look,
Chainsaw. Oh, wow. Yeah. I always like looking at them. You know what I mean? It's so cool.
mm-hmm.
Wow.
I mean, there is about every old-fashioned candy in there you can imagine in there. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. See, no wonder you came home with what the thing's called again? Some kind of balls, pickle balls, or mothball. What was it?
Oh, frog balls.
Never heard of frog balls. Anybody that missed that part, it's pickled Brussels
Brussels
sprouts.
sprouts.
I never knew. I never knew. But now I know.
Mm-hmm.
I can now state that as a fact. I can share that with somebody one day. I'll be like, hey, did you know?
But this is the end all be all. Okay, folks.
Uh-oh. this the bakery?
No,
Oh, strawberry pie. Is that what they're making?
no, watch.
Oh, pizza. I can't tell. Is it pizza? Shit, I suck.
Oh, shoot.
I need to have
Here
my
we go.
iPad.
We're going to go make us a shortcake. They give you a
Oh,
choice biscuit
yeah.
or shortcake. Neat. And then you come get you serve yourself.
Oh,
You get to
yum.
serve yourself on how much you want to put in there.
Oh, yes. So did you get a biscuit or shortcake?
A shortcake.
Oh, okay. I probably would
Short.
have gone with biscuit.
See, so you can put as much on as you want.
Mm.
And
Oh, there you go.
can't forget the topping now.
Yeah, that's the best part. Yep. That's my favorite. Yeah, angel food cake is the best. I think that's why I go with the biscuit because it's soft, but any of it's good. Once it's all soaked in there together, ooh, shut up. And a strawberry on top. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm glad you said that. I hadn't eaten dinner, by the way. I kept putting it off tonight.
You know, just want let you guys share some of the. And every year I get a kid that goes with me, one or the other. Last year it was tech support. This year it was the voice. But you know, they have, like I said, they have people that come in and do quilts and crafting and crocheting, and
Look at the strawberry rides.
it's all, you know, a lot of it's strawberry themed. You know, they had a strawberry hamburger, they had apple strawberry French fries.
That's so cool.
You know, but see the strawberry plants.
I hope all the kids got to go and have a great time. Ice cream would be yes. Ice cream first. Yep. I'm an ice cream.
Mm.
Oh, strawberry fresh ice cream. Oh, yes. Shut up. Oh, look at the boots.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I need that for the birthday party. The theme is Toy Story. So we are printing out banners and putting them on boards and cutting them out and having life size.
Oh, is that what it is this year?
Yeah, Gigi's lost her damn mind. We hadn't done it yet. We got all the plans and they're gonna do it. Oh my. But we're trying. But anyway, it makes me think about those boots. That's so cute.
Here, I mean, this amazes me to see. You know, it's like people's 3D art.
Oh yeah.
You know, where it's like the 4-H where they've submitted them, and
Oh, cool.
it's everything's judged.
And made out of some random. Oh, look at the hummingbird.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Cake decorating.
Gosh, there's everything.
Yep.
Mm.
It is a total mixture of.
I want a piece of pie. Knitting. Somebody was looking for you a minute ago. When I looked down and I can't remember who. But maybe they'll come in here and you drew a hummingbird. You knitted a hummingbird. You're crazy, girl. You're so talented. I'm
But
sure
I
you
mean,
drew.
wait till you see the quilts, ladies. Wait till you see these. They are amazing.
You mean somebody didn't enter an ice cream cake? A birthday ice cream cake for the 10th year? Surprised Merv didn't enter it.
See, and they're all, like I said, it's like a big craft farm fair.
Look at that skinny thing with the head on it. The lady's head. That's so cool. Right there. Oh my gosh, that's funny. How cool. Yes, to infinity and beyond. Oh, it
Listen,
was Lori. Okay.
are these not amazing? Look at these. There's a fireman one.
Wow.
And these are all quilts.
Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
The love and care.
Yep.
And
So
you get to bed. That's right, Peggy. You go ahead, sweetie. We're not. We're just winding it down. I gotta go to bed too. I got a big day again tomorrow. I have to get up early. Oh, look at that. Oh wow.
even the crochet things. Yes.
Yeah. Wow. See, Murr, people have talent, and then they just the littlest to the biggest. It doesn't matter. They take their time and their love and care. Even if it's not my style or whatever, you can tell somebody cared. Put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Piece of
And,
junk over there
and
crying over a damn birdhouse.
even their
Oh.
plants, they care.
Good night, Peggy. Love you. Thank you for coming in. Sweet dreams. I like the chickens, I know, right? Oh, look. Love those too. That's cute.
Yeah, the
Wow.
horticulture.
They got everything. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
fun.
you
Thank
could be
you.
there we were there for hours. But I got to tell you, okay,
Mm.
here I am. We're all just getting over sick, right? I told Heather this story, and she couldn't believe it. I said, I'm done. I am jumping past March. I'm going to April. I'm
Yeah,
done.
she's in. And by the way, the record stands. Her birthday is the 8th. I don't want to hear it. We're celebrating her birthday, and you can be here or not. Just saying.
What?
Uh huh. That's all I'm gonna say about that for tonight.
Okay. Um, concert was going.
I need
Okay.
to. I understand. I understand you celebrated it, but I'm just saying.
I'm
Take a
done.
look.
I
Mm-hmm.
jump right into April because we go to the concert. It's a little misting. We're doing good. Okay. Got my camera out. Did good. I mean, we are. If I could have, if I was a man, I probably could have spit and hit his boots. All right.
She's wet from head to toe. Are you
I
talking about?
am. Yep. It stops raining. I said, okay, I'm taking. We have to sign
Nice
this
little.
fill out this little form, okay, because it starts to rain again. So we're all sitting out here filling out this form to get this free poncho because we didn't think far enough ahead about ponchos, okay? So we're filling out this paper and they'll give you a free poncho.
What is it?
All right. So I
I'm
take
not
it off.
laughing.
It stops raining. It's
I'm
okay.
just
Go ahead.
laughing.
Go ahead. You all can.
What I mean? Okay, so go ahead.
About 30 minutes into the concert, it stops raining. So I take it off. About 35 minutes into the concert, it really starts to rain. So here I am, soaked to my socks. And about 40 minutes into the concert, he makes a joke about at least no lightning. About 41 minute and a half, the guy walks back across the stage and he goes, I'm sorry, everyone, but lightning has struck a mile and a half away. We have to shut her down. And he apologizes. And I'm thinking, oh, hell no. Okay. I've done stood out here, took my thing off, done got soaked. My socks are soaked. Okay. We all leave. Get out, get in the truck. Here we are, puttering down the interstate, right? Here we go. I will be damned if we did not have a flat tire.
Oh, that's the part you told me about. You were freezing to death, trying to get warm, and all you hear is dunk, 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 dunk.
Yep. I got the heat turned on in the seats, warming my ass and my back up because my back was acting up on me. And I'm sitting here trying to get warm. The husband's laughing at me because I got the seat heat turned on. And you hear this thump, 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 thump. I'm thinking,
Funny.
why is he driving on the edge of the road? It goes. I'm thinking, why? I'll be damned if the front tire didn't go flat.
That's always when you just feel like a challenged marriage in that moment. Like you're trying to be nice, the best you can. You're like just trying to put a smile and be grateful that you got back to the vehicle. Bless it. Oh
And then,
no.
and then we figured, okay, we're not that far from the gas station, right? We can do this.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, he lumps it over to the, down the road to the gas station to get off of the interstate. I'm guilty. We got AAA. Okay. It was raining out. We got AAA. Husband's got a bigger truck. All he's got's a scissor jack. Okay. No, 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 no. I don't use scissor jacks. He don't use scissor jacks. He calls AAA after the voice automated things going here. Next thing you hear is, I'm sorry, we are closed. Call back later. AAA's open 24/7. They hung up on us and told us to call back later.
I'm trying to mute.
Cannot make this shit up.
I know. I'm not trying to be that friend laughing, but I am right now because it's funny.
So he calls back and the guy goes, I'm 15 minutes away. I'll be there. I'm on my way. But, just automatically, it goes, are you broke down? Are you safe? He's going, yes, yes. And next thing you know, we are closed.
But that part right there is what I kept focusing on. But thank God, maybe there's a reason y'all weren't in a terrible wreck. All the things you need to leave, whatever. Sometimes it just is what it is. You don't know what could have, but at least I'm like, oh, she's safe. He's with her. They'll get somebody on the phone and they'll come out there, bad weather and change. No, they're not open. What do you mean? I was just glad they came. Yes.
That's when I told Heather, I said, okay, I'm done.
I can't breathe.
I just went right past it. I've enjoyed it. I've had a good time. I can say I did it.
So you want us to believe that one day and your adventure to the fair and all the things that happened is the end of your birthday? I'm sorry. I don't even know. I don't think that's the motto. I heard on YouTube you have one for a whole month, girl.
No,
Yeah,
no, I don't.
That's the way it is. I don't know.
I don't have any.
Every day under the community post, we're going to say happy birthday. Just for the whole month. No, I'm just kidding.
But like I said, it was just funny. So now that somebody in a comment thinks I'm 200, that day just aged me another 10.
There you go. Tell them thank you. I'm 210.
Okay. So now I'm 210.
Yep.
But I did get my shortcake, which was good. I had my pork tenderloin, which, okay. But
well, I think it's fun.
Do it all. My husband was there. The voice was there. We all had a good time. So getting a little wet doesn't matter.
It made for a great story. And y'all were safe in the end.
Yep.
Yep.
So
I'm glad you're making it another year anyway, even if you are 210. Congratulations.
yes,
According to
yes. What the joke behind that is? Somebody left a comment under Heather's that I look 200 years old. So I guess now I'm 210.
Yep.
But you know what? That's okay because I don't care.
Yeah.
I am. If I worried about it, I'd dye my hair and
We get Botox. Or
you know I have
mm,
not had I have not had a good strawberry rhubarb pie since I left Indiana.
I've never had one.
But I can honestly tell you, the frog balls that we got are spicy ass. Okay,
They're what?
are
Okay.
spicy.
Okay. I don't even know what you're gonna say after that. When you started that, what I can say about frog balls. I know one thing. I don't even know where that's gonna go. I had no idea.
No, it's not
Oh,
my weight, Beth. I don't weigh 210 pounds. That I can tell you. But yeah, I mean, it was just. It's another year of memories of having a good time.
that's it.
Yep.
That's it. Because one day I'm gonna be old, and Callie's gonna tell the boys when they're dating somebody that story about us going down the road and all the craziness and how we were both laughing so hard. I remember one time I couldn't even talk to her. I remember just saying, "Pee, I'm gonna pee." You know what I mean? Like I was all twisted up like a pretzel, and I just was like, "How is this happening?" I don't even know. But again, like you said, those are the times that mean the most. So, which prefaces the fact that, or kind of makes me think back to, Enchanted was just asking about my urban vacation. I don't know who'll go. I don't know who's left that'll go. If she goes, my bet, and I don't know anything about it, would be that she'll get some of her family, the boys, Gina, whoever, and pretend like she had a great time again, but she'll have to pay for it, just like a lot of it last year, just to prove the fact that she can go again. But go ahead,
Like
because
I said, it was
my loved one won't be working when he's 70. I can assure you that,
neither will mine.
because he knows how to work and put back and do it the right way and have a retirement and be normal. That's what I'm going to say about that.
Here, let
Piece
me
of
bring
shit.
it. Let me see if I can do it. Oh, get rid of that, you dummy. I mean,
We got to wind this up, though. I got to go do
yeah.
it.
Let me do this real quick. Who doesn't want to see his countrymen killed? I mean,
Her
this
birthday was 1100.
it's a short one because I don't know what they'll say, but this is give you an idea. That's how close we were. Mm-hmm. Yep. It was a good time.
That's so fun. I'm glad. I'm glad you had a great time. Marb's over there whining about her $1,100 utility bill. Well, too bad. Too bad. You didn't give a damn about it. Everybody else, all these years, you're over there bragging and acting a fool. Guess you should have saved some of that money you're making while you're ripping everybody off.
Yep.
That's my opinion.
She's got money. Come on, pay for it. Your husband works. She should, hey, you guys, you would not believe how much you could probably spend 5 hours at that festival and enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm saying. People probably go for days, don't they, to be able to see it all?
A couple of them do, yeah. They
At
do.
least one hard day. But how fun.
What? Yeah, that's her next grift. Well, you know what? She really ought to rethink that grift because, like I said, she don't realize that some of them people are making minimum wage trying to pay their bills
Yeah, I mean, who the
and
hell? Every
couponing
person,
and
half of
you know.
America just went through a cold spell that was ungodly. Everybody's water bill and electric bill, gas bill is horrible right now because we had to run the whatever. She gets no sympathy. I told her years ago we'd send her an application to the Dollar Tree. I guess I should have.
Well, maybe she didn't think she had to drive clear to another damn state to go shopping. Might save on some gas. Remember, she goes to Pennsylvania to shop.
I
So,
just, I guess the grift is low over there. I think it's been a while, but too bad.
but you got to remember something too. She picked where she wanted that house at. She helped design that house and build that house,
She's got,
supposedly.
she has the
So,
receipts of all the check stubs where she paid for it too. By the way, that's what she says.
maybe you should have picked a place that wasn't in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
On a cesspool that you got to rake. That's across the street.
By the way, while we're digging up receipts, please show me any time that you called the police department, FBI, and told them these names of people and what they were doing to you for all these sex calls and what was the other one? Um, oh my God, sex calls and what was the other thing she was doing? Saying that was happening to her. Oh, the child photographs. Be glad to see that.
Yeah.
I dare you. I triple dare you. I'll be glad. I'll say I'm sorry to the end of the earth. Piece of.
Kuba, you might as well go back to your regular name. She already gave you away. So hiding under high speed drifter ain't doing you no good.
High speed drifter. She's the one that fronted the whole GoFundMe, or not GoFundMe, share her PayPal. What was it? No, it was a GoFundMe. She set up when Merv lost electricity for 24 hours, mocking at Natasha that she should get paid because Natasha's mom or aunt, somebody had died. They had a fund, donated money, whatever bitterness Merv was on about her money at the time. So anyway, Kubi's the one that put it in her name. That was shown in the video.
Mm-hmm. And then she got something like $600.
Yeah. And it was proven they didn't lose electricity. So either way that is, either way.
Yes,
It's the same
she outed her the other night because high speed drifter commented in the chat, and dumbass over there replied back, "Well, thank you, Kubi."
Yeah, on a live repeated it.
Yeah, so she outed her just.
But so that we would know that Kubi's still there, if somebody went back to her, because she gets so giddy that she's got a handful of people that left and went back. I don't care. We've been saying that for 5,000 years. We don't care. There'll always be somebody that disagrees, goes back. I don't know. Don't care. That's not my problem. My problem is when she turned on people and used their information or stuff and was a piece of shit to them for doing that.
Yep.
In my opinion, to cover her own ass. That's my opinion. Why else would you do it?
And as we all seen tonight, you guys just say, "Hey, drop me a link." I dropped the link. You come in. I don't need your email. I don't need your personal information. I don't need that shit. She don't need it either.
Again, she's dangerous. That's why nobody needs to call in. You want somebody to call in, drop a link. You just take a chance, pull a thing over like everybody else does. Ridiculous. Knitting Kubi was a old rambler. she's a mod, where I don't know if she is now, but she was a mod for a long time for Craig Hughes' channel. And she friended Davita and Nana and Body Cat and Lisa H and all those that left, Lisa D, and went with them and became really close. I think they'd already been close, but they shared a lot of things with her that she turned and gave to Merv, like personal stuff. That's how the information got out about Body Cat's daughter and what her business was. And that's how the letters got sent to her. I think there was other things I've probably forgotten, but at the end of the day, it was just a real shitty move.
Mm-hmm. Just, you asked us to bring receipts. We brought receipts.
Oh, let me get that link to that video too. Shit.
And we showed facts. No fluff, facts. She says, I do remember, but I didn't know if she resolved her or she revealed her actual identity, but she just outed another one of her alts. Yep, she sure did. Mm-hmm. And trust me, when we do get the one from the court, you used you're the one that did that to your children, that'll come up too.
Yeah. In fact, an email was exchanged with the lady at the court, and a contact was made, but I think they were waiting back for her to tell us how much it would be or whatever. So I just haven't pursued it lately because I have been busy, but I promise, I know I keep saying that, but we will try and get on it.
And I'm going to FYI you this, Merv. Since you're so gracious of wanting to spend my money for me and tell me I needed to donate what was in here, I've already told Heather the money that was donated in this chat, we'll pay for it. I offered to pay for it with the funds.
Oh, hell no. And I don't give a damn if you make $10 on your damn videos and whatever blip. Are you kidding me? Jesus. She needs to shut the hell up.
Because we are a group. We are a clan. We stick together. We are friends. So what they were gracious enough to share with me, I am sharing back to out your ass with proof. But since you were so gracious to want to spend it for me, I'm spending it on you for receipts. And you probably ought to get up to date on your, like I said, your YouTube info, because I had it 2 months ago. And in the print in there, the last line, it says it's not retroactive. They're not going back. They're only going forward.
Oh, I cut myself off. Well, anyway, that's where she's accusing Body Cat and I. That's the video that I've been referring to on and off all night. If anybody wants it. Where she talks about the call and the police coming, whatever hour, and taking her away for her 17 hours, and how inappropriate it was when she got to the hospital. She can't even talk about it. Well, again, for the record, I've heard from a pretty reliable source that really went through something like that, and she said that you're treated in that area of the hospital better than anybody. you're not treated like a criminal. Yes, they do have to search you. I assume that might be what she's talking about, but you know, you are a danger to yourself at that point. They have to take it serious, but they're not doing it in any kind of degrading, nasty way. You weren't being taken to jail yet. So there's that.
No, but you do get to have your nice gown. So
Well, if nothing else, if she's don't threaten that kind of shit, then maybe she's learned her lesson. For once, it finally bit her in the ass, in my opinion, because I believe that's just how she is. She's done it so many times. You can't cry wolf. People that have problems like that, they don't talk about it that much. They sure don't threaten it constantly.
no, they don't.
Just in my opinion. Please don't use urban words.
Well, that's like that video that they were talking about, her holding up her son's picture.
I'm so tired.
Does she really not think that I already have that clipped? And I don't know how many people has listened to it past that point, but she calls us all terrorists. Do you really think that is a joke? Nothing to do with that word has been a joke in this country since 9/11.
She wanted some community to come after me for being racist and then homophobic. I don't even know what you know what I mean. Yeah, I was called everything, but by my name. So again, she loves to do that. She wants to scare you, incite people to come after you. Wanted the drama community. You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is, she has no idea of accusing somebody of that on the internet falsely with the way they have been since 9/11, falsely accusing somebody of being a terrorist.
Well, I mean, one good thing about all this since we've started this whole mess, the laws, they've taken forever and they're still slow, but they are sure coming quicker than I really thought they were. More and more states are standing up against this crap with her. Again, we have the right to an opinion. What you put out there is public. We have the right to say our opinion.
Yes.
All day long.
And we can do commentary and
I can show what's fact. So what you do and she does to incite people and threaten, and this last little thing where a terroristic threat, that didn't sound like it was pretty good when it was explained to me. But what the hell do I know? I'm that one that likes to sit back and watch, to be honest with you. And laugh.
True, Beth. Especially since there was one in Texas and we are in a yes. So she probably ought to be watching her wording.
Yep.
And the way she's calling out some of these real news channels over there.
If it's a YouTube person or a TikTok. But they talked about some random lady, I think a teacher with the Iowa 4, accused her of some kind of crap, and she just got awarded, the school teacher got awarded a $10 million lawsuit against her.
That was a TikToker. I seen that.
I remember when she was accused. I remember hearing the clips about that at the time. So again,
YouTube didn't flag it when she said it. That we know. I mean, it might be behind the scenes, but
she's called it several times on her show back then. It just may have been a few years ago where they're not flagging it as much. But there's enough. There's enough. Just like she threatened me with the URLs, we have them too, all day long. There's a whole nice file full of shit that went to my attorney that's still sitting there. It's readily available anytime, including your false, bogus bullshit of a GoFundMe. Love that one too. That one I'm just sitting back watching too.
I still have questions about that.
Just want to know where the money went.
Well, you know what? As conniving and scheming as she is, I mean, I've thought about it before, but you know how people used to maybe think that some of those donations at Natasha's was fake, or you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I'm wondering if I can't prove it, but it's just curiosity. And do you think maybe some people might have put money in and it was refunded back to them through PayPal just to show that she was collected?
Who, Merv doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder some of the anonymous things I've wondered too. I mean, you can speculate because I kind of was shocked at her small of a community. But even then, when all that started, she was still getting some support, but nothing financially like it was. But I mean, the numbers went up pretty quick. I was shocked. But I, I feel bad. I wish the people would ask for their money back 100% because they would
Well,
get it.
well,
But
see, that's kind of why I'm asking, Heather. Nobody's ever really went that we know of that asked for money back.
well, if you left our community, a lot of people won't ask because they're afraid to. Let's just be honest. They don't want the heat. It shows their real name. What I mean? It's gonna. I don't know. So I figured they just let it go, which is fun. I mean, I hate that for them, 100%. Yes, I wish everybody would get their money back. I hope that when they look into it, they have to send it back to them. That's my hope, and keep her from getting any of the information. Because if it's fraudulent, that's what will happen.
Correct, Beth. A clan is a family, it is a community, a neighborhood. It's a group of people that enjoy similar interests.
She hates it because everybody's called her a cult for so long. It's a cult mentality that her and Jimmy, in my opinion, use. And hearing that judge refer to it and that prosecutor speak in that video of the sentencing brings it into perspective again how that school started, their fundamentals, and what they copied after another group that merged together and it spilled into there. And that's just a fact that's written everywhere. It's just a whole long thing that I don't remember all the names and all that, but it doesn't matter. It's part of their scam. Just like other people on YouTube can get on there and sadfish and cry and whine about their family and who's pregnant and the children and Christmas money and all the other things we witnessed. They just have their way of doing it. And we just saw it get worse and worse and worse. Hell, she went after a $3,000 laptop she never used. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Expecting those people to support her, pay all her bills.
And don't forget that the laptop and her community went together and bought her a new chair with lights.
Yeah. Well, good. She can sit in that chair with her fat ass for the rest of her days. I could care less. As long as she leaves everybody alone.
Yep. That is true. Well, Heather, I'm going to let you go and let everyone have a good evening.
Okay. Thank y'all a million for coming. Sorry, it was kind of a. Sorry, I was in kind of a funk about it all tonight. I hope I made sense, and hopefully, at all of it, one other person will hear this and be warned.
But
All
like I
right.
said, we all know now that the phone calls that she claims that happened. Where are they? That's how you do a deep dive, Merv. And that's how you come back with the receipts.
Well, again, for the record, Jimmy said, go get the FOIA. Go get the FOIA. Because I guess it hadn't been done in so long. I don't know why they felt comfortable doing it. I don't know if you know. I think half the time he doesn't have a brain cell, but whatever. Okay. Everybody have a great night. Fabulous day tomorrow. May your pillow feel great tonight and the bed just right.
Yep.
May you sleep like a baby and wake up tomorrow all refreshed, and we'll have another good day.
We'll see everyone soon. It won't
Okay.
be as long this time, I swear.
I know it was my fault.
Well, that and I was getting a cold again, so and my hands were bothering me.
And
So,
Shannon, good to see you. Good to see every one of y'all. Thank y'all for coming in, your comments. I saw a lot of it. I am going to go back and read some more because I know there was some stuff we talked about. I didn't get all the things. All right, love y'all. Lori C, got you in our prayers.
as soon as we hear something about Sandy, we will.
Yes.
I'm still waiting to hear. Last I had heard, she was waiting on doctors to give a date.
Okay.
So, but everyone keep her and Wendy in your prayers because I don't know if she was able to get into the doctor yet or not. That is Davita's daughter-in-law. So,
Yeah, they put her on. They put her out for a while before she gets the appointment, and that was kind of shocking, you know. So hopefully they're going to be able to move it up.
yeah, no, knitting. It's Davita's daughter-in-law. So, yeah, they put her out for over a month, and we're hoping they can get her in sooner than that. So, but good night, everyone. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Jay, too, Beth. All right, good night, y'all. I'm going to go make a big plate and have some ice cream and go to bed. All right, love y'all.
Good night, Heather. Good night, everyone, and thank you all again for coming in, spending the time with us, and seeing the truth. We will see you soon.